Welcome to Spiritually Imperfect, the show where the metaphysical meets the practical. This is your space to explore the mysteries of the universe, embrace spiritual growth, and connect with the energies all around us. No one spiritual journey is perfect, but that's the beauty of it. Hosts Mike and Jen bring their unique blend of perspective, humor, and heartfelt nature to every episode. Whether encouraging, facilitating readings, or diving into exploring mediumship, energy healing, or searching for clarity, Spiritually Imperfect is a place to where discussions of the collective experiences that we all share comes to the surface. Now, here are your hosts of Spiritually Imperfect, Michael Christopher and Jennifer Lee.
Good morning, Michael.
Happy Monday on a Wednesday.
Well, thank you. It's still a Monday. Facebook will not allow me to change this setting. It says, so I can't stream this to my page. It says only me with a little lock on it. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
I just had a pop-up too. It's not going to YouTube. So whatever.
So, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to take it. We're just going to go with it.
We're rolling with it.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
So it's been a month since we've gone on here?
And we've changed dates and times. Yes.
Yes, we are. It's morning. I've had my coffee. And here we are.
Here we are.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining in. And happy Wednesday morning. As always, we have no agenda. We just like to chat about things metaphysical and then probably get back into, we will get into doing some readings. Let me just try something real quick.
Is it working? I'm just going to share your page into my page for now.
All right, here we go.
I guess that will work.
Sorry for the tech issues. It won't go to YouTube. That's okay. We're here. And it's on the Sacred Spiral Network over on YouTube. So
right.
People will find us. I'm pretty sure of it. All right, hold on. I'm going to try it one more time.
Hi, Joni. Tony, thanks for joining us. Ooh, all the way from Australia.
Nope, it won't. It keeps telling me error, so I'm not going to mess with it.
That's what I'm getting as well. So I'm like, we'll just, whatever, right?
That's right. So who's a first timer here? So we'll explain things if you're new, and hello to everybody who shows up every time we have a show. We appreciate you being here. So we will get into readings. We do spirit-led readings if we do mediumship. As far as cards, we will draw randomly. You don't have to repeat the comments over and over and over. That takes up space and it gets annoying. I'm just going to say it. So we see the comments. Again, we will get to them as we can. Not everybody's going to get a reading. I'm sorry to say, but there's just limited time and a lot of people. Kay Wizzy, you are not new.
I was looking at that like, wait, no, I don't think so. There's a lady who says she's new.
Yep.
Virginia, thanks for joining us. Hello, Jessica. Amanda, she says she is new as well.
Good morning. Welcome in.
And Eva is joining us from Sweden.
Tracy. Wow, a lot of new people. Well, we appreciate everybody being here.
Patricia, thank you for joining us this morning.
So, yeah, if you're new, like I said, Jennifer and I, we like to make the show about you guys, all right? We open the floor to discussion. If you have questions about maybe an experience you've had or just want to, ask us questions, we try to answer them the best we can. we don't know everything. We will just answer based on our experiences. And yeah, go from there. Sometimes a topic will pop up for Jen and I that just comes to mind, and we'll just chat about it. So if not, we do have cards. Mediumship tends to take up a lot of time. So we may do one or two, but for the most part, what we like to do is just give guidance readings, and again, it's spirit led. So if we get drawn to you, that's how we'll roll. Sound good, Jen?
Sounds perfect. Sounds good. Look, I'm just letting everything roll today. You know, the morning I've had, I'm still showing up. So I'm just going to go with whatever's going.
Jen thinks it's Sunday right now.
I don't know what day it is. I really don't.
It's been one.
Oh, I like that name. I like those YouTube names.
TikTok is easily, now I can't talk. Say now it's spreading to me. TikTok names are the same.
They are.
It's like, what?
That's right, Jess. Time is an illusion. I'll get here when I get here. I really came just screeching in just seconds before.
I was waiting for Jen to say, I got a ticket on the way back. She
No,
forgot
I
her
did
charger.
I did not. I made it. Good morning, Tracy.
So we'll start it off. Does anybody have any questions?
That was just coming out of my mouth.
It was?
Yeah.
Stop reading my mind. You do that
Get out
all
of
the
my
time.
head. Get out of my head. What cards do you have today, Michael?
I have two
angel ones, right?
I have my angel ones, and then I also have my my tarot cards.
Oh, okay.
So if we need to really dig in, I can get a tarot card, but I just go with what I feel. Joni, I would like to say yes, but I'm like oblivious to the energy changes. I won't say it doesn't affect me, because it has in the past, but not often. I'm usually in my own world. I'm usually cranky all the time anyway, so that's kind of my normal. So
I wouldn't say that I sense more activity necessarily, but I do feel the change in the energy. Usually I don't know what it is until I realize then after, oh, okay, it's a full moon is coming, or an eclipse is coming, or something. And then I understand, but I do feel that shift in the energy.
I got to go back. I'm searching for, I don't predict, what is that? Prachi? And I'm sorry if I butcher names. I will tell you right now, I do not predict the future. In my opinion, the future is not predictable. And I've said this before, that, when I do an intuitive reading, I can get into your energy and see potentials about what is going on, or maybe give you clarity on a situation. But other than that, I will not predict the future. So I can't tell you if you're going to get a new job. And that goes with anything. I do not predict the future. And I think that's a misleading thing in a way. I'm not going to say that some mediums can't. They absolutely can. I'm just not one of them.
I see Teresa's comment there, and I just want to acknowledge that. I'm so sorry that your son is missing. That is, having any insight on that to his whereabouts is not something that we would even be able to do on a live. But I just do want to acknowledge. Your comment. And my condolences that your son is missing. I'll be sending you prayers and energy that you can, that you do get some answers.
Yep. And, you can reach out to other, you can search. There are mediums and psychics that specialize in those areas. And, hopefully something works out soon. If I come up with any, maybe I can message you.
Yes.
In some way. But just sending you the best and wishing you,
yes.
the best.
And Teresa, I have done some of these They're not a one and done. They don't happen just very, very quickly. It requires a lot, but same as what Michael said, if something should come in, I will certainly, I will keep you in my intentions, keep you in my awareness, and I will certainly reach out to you. Mel, she says it's her first time here as well.
Hello, Mel. Well, you want to start with some cards?
Yeah, let's do it. Unless anybody has any questions. Monday. So really the synchronicity of the twos, I can't tell you exactly what the twos are about because I believe that they can be interpreted very differently for any situation. But the synchronicity in the twos is definitely sending you a message, letting you know that you are guided, letting you know that you are not alone, that you are protected, and just letting you know that like I said, your spirit guides, your loved ones are around and that you are on the right track. That's really what the synchronicity is about.
And you can look them up. Just look up angel numbers,
Yes.
and they'll give you all the descriptions of what they mean. Any messages to go with them. So the dime, I think, let me read this again.
A dime in wash.
I get tons of numbers. Yeah, dime. So when you find an object like that's completely misplaced, like a dime in a location that it shouldn't be, and these days, who carries cash with them or coins? So nowadays, it's even more. It stands out even more when you do find them. When you find something like that, pay attention to your thoughts and feelings when you find that object. Most of the time, you're going to feel a sense of a person's going to come to mind. And I'll give you an example. Years ago, I can't believe it's been 10 years since Jackie passed, but several years after she passed, Jackie's my sister in spirit. I walked into the bathroom and I know there was nothing on the floor. Absolutely know it for a fact. When I went to turn around to leave the bathroom, I look and there's a dime sitting right in the middle of the floor. And I was like, this is crazy. So I pick it up and I look at it, and I already knew. I felt it was Jackie, but I look at the date and it was 2015, which was the year she passed. It was like 2 days later, my sister in New York, she said she was making her bed and she did something with the sheet, and all of a sudden there was a penny there. And she's like, what the heck? Picked it up. Same thing. 2015 was the date on the penny. So I'm like, that's just crazy.
That is spirit. That's how they send us messages, right?
Exactly.
So I saw a comment. I don't think I can pin it. But Rachel had asked about Ouija boards. I would like to know if it is okay or not okay to play with the Ouija board. So I want to talk about that question because I get asked this a lot. First of all, I don't like the word, I don't use the word play. I have used a Ouija board. I use it as a tool, and I have used it in certain circumstances, just like a pendulum. If you want a very clear validation to something, for me, and actually, I use it on investigations, right? When I want a clear, solid direction. You do not need a Ouija board to connect with your loved ones in spirit. You don't need one at all. I do feel like they are just another tool, and the intention and the energy that you put forth when you're using the Ouija board will dictate the results. A lot of people go in to use the Ouija board feeling that it's really dark and feeling, that's what they're going to get from that. So I mean, I can't tell you if it's okay for you. Again, it kind of just depends on the intention going into it, the energy into it, and what are you looking from it. I do not shy away from them. I have actually 2 of them. And occasionally, very occasionally, I think I've had them for years, and maybe I've used them a total of 3 times. So, but I'm not one that's going to tell you to burn it. It's simply a tool.
It's intention, just like you said.
I feel like the Ouija board has gotten a bad rap for several reasons. It is marketed as a toy. It is marketed as a game. And so we know that anytime we set our intentions, right, to the spirit world, we go there. If we do not understand, and there's a group of us, and we're all setting our intentions on the spirit world, we don't really understand what's happening. We don't understand how the energy feels when it comes in. Let's say you got a group of teenagers or whatever playing they're going to get scared, and they're going to, they are going to start freaking their own self out. So yeah, like any tool, use your intentions and your energy wisely. And I'm okay with it. I don't know about you, Michael.
I'm saying it's like using a pendulum or a pendulum board or
Right.
cards. They're all tools, right? So I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but it's the intention behind it. Now, we as a kid, me and my friends, we did play with a Ouija board in my friend's house. I'm sure that house is haunted now because of some of the stuff we were like asking for at the time.
Right.
But now that I'm older, I won't say more mature because I'm definitely not more mature, but I have a better understanding of the spirit world. So again, it's all the intention. It's what you put behind it. It's a tool to communicate with your spirits in a very objective way. It's the same like I do automatic writing. If I want to communicate with my brothers or my sister, it's a way to get my mind out of the way for them. It's the same with using that. So again, there you go.
Hello, Mary. Thanks for joining us.
All right, so let's pull some cards.
Okay.
Somebody said something about a white feather. Somebody is finding white feathers. When I saw that comment, I felt dad in spirit. That was just my initial impression when I read that comment. So if you have a dad in spirit, that's what I felt initially, who was sending you that white feather. You want to start us off, Jen?
Sure. So throw your name down, throw your name up, throw a hand up, throw a heart in the comments, whatever, if you would like a card.
So Sherry, that made sense for you? Okay, good. So just take that as a message from your dad then. Jess. Oh yeah, I say the same thing, Jess. When they're sending us pennies and dimes, I'm like, hey, how about a hundo? You know?
Got it. April. Okay, I'm going to go to April Remington. I am using, what deck do I even have? Got the Moonology deck. And the Gateway. I'm going to go with the Moonology deck. So, April. So before I pull a card, April, I feel something in the energy, and I feel like changes are either changes are either coming or you are in the midst of them. I don't know if you can understand that. Hang on, I'm going to pull a card for you.
Hello, Nancy. Good morning.
Morning, Nancy. All right.
So Rose, you were reading for.
Do what?
Who were you reading for?
Well, I don't know because the comment just went gone. Looking for the name again. I know.
Remington. April, right? April Remington.
April Remington. Yes.
That's
Thank you, April. I had two people and I was like, wait, okay, you understand that you recently quit your job and figuring your life out. Okay. Now I know why I was drawn to you, April.
Jen did the same thing.
I did the very same thing. So now I understand. Okay, let's pull a card for you. Okay, so interesting. Change your tune is the card that you got, and this really just talks about just what you did, right? It talks about making changes that we know. Sorry, I dropped these. That we know that we know we need to make. They are not always easy. Sometimes they create hardship for us. However, we have to remember the reason that we are in the place that we are in, right? Sometimes when we leave something that is not a fit for us, is not aligned energetically, whatever the reason is, it doesn't automatically solve every problem, right? We leave one set for another set. So really this card is just telling you, change the way you feel about it, change the way you are thinking about it, change the energy around this situation, and good things are going to come for you. You're going to figure your life out, I promise. And so am I. So
Yep. This came out. I just pulled out my Clarifying Life Situations deck, and I was pulling the deck out, and this popped right out. So this is for you as well, April. It's the Wise Counsel is the card. I know it's hard to read, so I'll just read it. But it says, seek guidance from trusted friends, mentors to help you along. So again, I think this is just a reminder or guidance to just don't be afraid to reach out for help. You know, even if it's just to talk to somebody, to talk about what you're going through. Just don't feel like you have to take this journey alone.
No, that is the other thing. Like, seek support if you need it. There's like Michael said, there's talking to people. There are also resources and different things that can help you during the transition. So yeah, Michael's absolutely spot on. Don't feel like that you have to do it alone.
All right. Barbara Benbow, I'm pulled to
Very
you.
well.
So Barbara, I'm going to pull a card for you. Are you still here, Barbara?
Barbara.
Well, it must be career day because Barbara, I haven't pulled a card yet, but are you contemplating changing jobs, careers, a source for employment? Same thing, I know, but if no, that's fine. When I connected with your energy, that was the first thing that came to mind. But the card I got for you is Carried Away. I read the card, but then I feel into the energy as well. So the card is saying, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Now it does. Oh, you are thinking about career change. Okay, because that's what I felt initially. So, like I said, I read what was on the card, but I'm going to give you what I'm feeling around your situation right now. So romanticizing about things is not only for romantic relationships, but it's also, this is what's coming to mind. Believe me, I'm not this creative in my own mind. This is coming from spirit. But fantasizing and dreaming about what you want is how we begin to manifest something. And the wilder the imagination, it's like one of those, don't aim low for what you want for yourself, aim high. You might not get to the top of that wish, but you're going to land somewhere in the middle. So it's almost like use your creativeness to figure out what you want. Don't look at just the dollar signs. What's going to bring you, joy? Because when you find something that gives you joy while you do it, you're going to receive things that were unexpected. And it also is a reminder to leave your expectations to the side and just let it unfold. Wow. So another card just came up too, worthy goal, right? So get out and be inspired to working towards your life's purpose, which just follows up what I just said. It's weird how cards do that, right? So
can I throw something in there, Michael?
Absolutely.
I was feeling creativity, and then you said the word creativity again, so I wanted to touch on that. I do feel, I don't know what you're doing that is creative, something with your hands. I feel like that there is a lot of creating going on, or I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'm going to go with the creativity for Michael. And I want to tell you this. I also feel to tell you that and this really is kind of for everyone as well. But what you do creatively is that even a word?
Creatively. All right. Here's our disclaimer. We're not a thesaurus.
I don't think that's a word.
We're going to make up stuff.
You got it. You know what I'm trying to say. Whatever you do that is creative, whatever you are doing that's putting your heart, your mind, your soul, your imagination, right? Your own flavor into things is good enough. Stop comparing that. That's really what I want to say. It is good enough. It is good enough because it is coming from you. So I'm going to leave that right there. April says, we know what you, that's good.
What you mean.
Sometimes good. I don't know what I mean.
Nope. All right. So who's next, Jen?
Oh, I'm up. Okay.
Because you tagged on to mine. So now
yes,
it's your turn.
Okay.
And then I'll tag on to yours like we normally do.
Night. I'm not sure what she was. Okay, so let me do some scrolling up here. Tawny, I think it's Tawny Dottie. Are you still here with us? Right there. Okay. Tawny, I want to ask really quick, is your mother in spirit? I do feel a mother. If she's not for you, I'm going to go ahead and pull your card. There it is. Okay, so here's your card. Reach for the moon. Go for it, is what it says. And this could be the theme today, Michael, because we were just talking about this, right? We were talking about doing what sets your soul on fire, what makes you feel good. And Michael was just saying, when you manifest something, right, we have to think really, really big. Okay, thank you, Tony. We have to think really, really big. And sometimes we might land somewhere in the middle. But this card is just encouraging you to go for it, to stop squashing the dreams, reach for the moon, and go for it. Okay, Michael, you're up.
All right, I got to go with this real quick. So this will be a quick message from Spirit. If this fits for somebody, but while Jen was talking, I felt a male step forward. I was feeling that this is Dad, but the first thing he was letting me know about him is he loved to bet on the horses, and he showed me the OTB parlor. Now, my mom was a manager of the OTB parlors back in New York back in the day. So I have a clear image of OTB. Now, I know that might fit a few people here. He is letting me know that he did battle cancer, and that's the words that I'm feeling around this.
So this is Jenny's father.
Oh, really?
So there you go. Which would make sense.
Okay. Did he pass from cancer? Because that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like he fought cancer for a number of years. Okay. Tawny. I feel I'm with Tawny. But if it makes sense for other people, just let me know. Sometimes they piggyback, which means a couple spirits here. So Tawny, yes. Okay. Oh my God. His personality is like, he is making me feel like he never let that affect his personality, because I feel like he was a wise ass. Like, I feel his joyfulness. Like, I feel like he laughed a lot. I just feel that it's like bellowing laugh from him. Does that make sense? This is the feeling I get. I'm just going to go with the feeling. But he's like, something is always going to affect us. We're not here permanently. So his impression that he's given me is just, you just got to live with it. And it's like, I'm riding this out. I'm going to enjoy the time I have here. Are there twins in the family? I just seen reference to twins. Five sets of twins. Holy moly. Okay, because he was like, talk about the twins. Okay, so this is just his way of validating that this is him. That's a lot.
Oh, I love it.
10 months ago. Okay. So he's just letting you know that he is aware of the twins that were born, because I feel that was after his passing. He just wants you to know he is not missing a moment. He is making me feel that you either are very aware of like a cigarette or cigar smell out of nowhere. That's the feeling he's giving me. That's his sign to let you know he's around. I don't know if you've experienced that, but just pay attention. He's let me know that that would be him. He wants me to talk about his resting place, his gravesite. Hold on a minute. He's making me feel like, don't worry about not going there if you haven't, but he's just making me, he wants to remind you that he's not there. Okay. He is wherever you are, whenever you think of him. Okay. So that's just to let you know that he is around you. So yeah, you don't have to go visit his gravesite if you don't like to. He just wants you to know I'm not there. Twiggy. I don't know, does it the name, or I just heard Twiggy. Does that make any sense in any reference? Twiggy? Like, I don't know if that's a nickname, but I'll let that one go. Okay, you did go there. Okay.
Nice.
But he was bringing that up. But again, he just wants you to know that you don't have to. He's wherever you are. So that's just a quick hello from Dad. You understand, Twiggy? Nickname. Okay.
There you go.
All right, you got to tell me the Twiggy story. Is it reference to you being skinny or something? That's what your dad just said. So I'll leave it at that. I'm sorry to be nosy, but sometimes I'm like, I get as curious, my brother, because of skinny legs. Okay. Well, that's an acknowledgement to brother then. So let him know Dad was around. So thank you, Tommy, for being open.
Okay, you're up again, Michael.
Okay.
Tani, did your mother just have a birthday? I'm sorry. I don't know if this connects with you or not, but this mother energy is still, I still am feeling mother energy, and now I'm feeling a birthday. So if that's not for you, that's okay. I'm going to let it sit for a minute and I will hop back to it.
I'm still going back to 5 sets of twins. Oh my God, I cannot imagine.
Right? I know.
That's a busy family right there.
It's a very busy family. But your nan did in May. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there. Just really keep feeling mom when I'm with you for some reason. So, I don't know. March seems a ways away. So I'm just going to leave that, and I'll see if I can get some more information, and I'll,
oh my God, Ty, we have triplets too. Oh my goodness. Wow.
You're very busy.
Holidays must be impressive.
Right.
But thank you again, Tommy, for being here and being open. Your dad is definitely one of a kind. I can feel that still. So, all right. So who's next? Me? Okay.
Yes, you are up.
All right. So Bernie Gear. Good morning, Bernie. It's crazy. I can only imagine the holidays.
Yeah,
But
right.
that must be just amazing, though. Oh my God. All right. So Bernie. Let's see what we have for you. So Bernie, in your energy right now, I feel like, I'm going to try to say this very nicely because I want to use the F-bomb, but did you say F it? Like I'm done with a situation? Like I'm done. I feel this has to do with like barriers or boundaries with people. It's like this feeling like I'm done with dealing with other people's BS. I just feel that in your energy. So let me know if that makes sense. I'm still shuffling the cards for you. Yes? Okay, good. So that's the universe saying, good, you finally listened and you're
Good
standing up for
boundaries,
yourself.
right?
Yes. So let me just see what else comes up for you, Bernie. Oh my God, the way that came in though, it was like, F it. I'm done with this. I could use a whole lot more colorful language, but I won't. Let me just see what else comes up. My cards are all over the place. All right, let's see here. Oh, wow, interesting. So it's the Scales of Balance card. Now, again, I'll read what the card says, but then I'll feel into a situation. So it says, seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions, both heart and mind, which I believe falls in line with your current situation. I just feel it's like you've actually decided to put family first in a way. Does that make sense? I just feel like this push and pull between, like, this is weird, friends and family. And if it doesn't make sense, that's fine. It does make sense. Good.
Yes, it does.
Again, you're doing the right thing. I don't know if you needed validation on the choices, but I feel it's like the choices you're making right now, you couldn't make better choices because you're putting yourself first. And that's always important. I know we feel sometimes that's selfish, but there comes a time when you have to put yourself first, especially if you're going to help other people. You just have to do it. So I'll just leave it with that, Bernie. And good on you for putting yourself first. And again, people, when we do these readings on here, the intuitive readings, these are very surface level. Spirit's not going to make us aware of deep personal situations. And I'm not using this as a plug to book a reading. You can if you choose to, but I'm just saying in a personal reading, sometimes we do go deeper. I shouldn't say sometimes, because it's a private session. But you get the idea with the information going through, so you can apply it to the situation. You know what's going on in your life, so it's going to make sense to you. Hope that makes sense. Exactly, Bridget. You can't pour from an empty cup. Absolutely, Bernie.
Shannon, let's see. Let me find it again. Shannon Reyes, how do you get a card or a reading? You just show up like you just did. So are you still here? And you throw your name up there. So there she is. Are you still here, Shannon?
And I'm still trying to learn to talk with this fake tooth that I have while I wait for my implant. I feel like I got peanut butter stuck to the top of my mouth. Well, it's either that or go with a garage door right up here. So I don't know. It's like the less two evils.
Sounds fine. It'll be fine. Okay, Shannon. So I pulled a card for you, and the card that I got was releasing. I know we talk a lot about well, in the spiritual world, we just do about releasing things. Michael was just talking about that, right? Letting things go that no longer serve us, and sometimes we have to get over over the fear of doing that. I do feel in your energy there are some things that you're letting go, making way for new things to come in. And I do feel like, again, I got to go back to business. I feel like something is changing up. Something is changing up in your business somewhere. I'm not sure what that is about, but do you understand that?
Hello, Courtney. And while we wait, I just want to say hello to everybody joining us.
Yes.
If you're joining in, we're trying to see as many comments as possible. So if we don't get to yours, please don't think we're ignoring you. It's just they are going by really fast.
Really fast. Really fast.
The rolls are done.
I have turned this thing off. That's the weirdest thing.
Uh-oh.
What's going on today?
Do you have a visitor?
I'm just gonna roll with whatever's going on. Okay, Shannon. Okay, so I want to go back to the card releasing. I also feel with this is not just about tangible things, right? Or this is about releasing some stuff inside. Just letting go of some stuff so that we can go forward. I do feel like some positive changes are coming in your business. I am also feeling something new is coming in. I don't know if it's a new modality. I don't know if it's a new service. I don't know what's coming in, but I do feel like it's coming in, and I feel like it's going to have a very positive outcome for you. Very good. I love that, Shannon. I love it. Okay. It's going to have a very positive outcome for you. So
wow.
That. Nice.
While you were talking, I was shuffling my tarot cards. I need to grab my tarot cards. So Shannon, This is going to go on with that, what Jen just said. So it's the 8 of Cups, which is moving on and abandoning plans, walking away, doing something different, stepping into something different. So there's a signier sign, as we like to say.
A signier sign, a double signier sign.
A double signier sign. It's like a triple dog dare you.
Also, Shannon, man, I don't know who this mother's for. I'm still feeling mom. I am still feeling mom, and
let's feel into it. Let's double team this.
Okay, I'm still feeling mom. I'm feeling like, well, I know that she is acknowledging a birthday that I feel like it has just passed, or it is just coming up, and it's August or September. I know that for sure.
I'm feeling that she would have passed with breast cancer. That's just initially what I'm feeling, but I'm hearing like a CH name as well, like Shar something, but that could be person in spirit or someone she's referencing here in the physical world. I don't know if you're feeling any of that.
Your mother passed in May. Okay, does she have a birthday in August or September? Or she is referencing a birthday that it's right around this time, like it just passed or it's just coming. Well, I'm telling you though, this mother, I can tell you one thing. She did not take any crap. She really spoke her mind, is what I'm feeling from her. She really spoke her mind. She was gentle about it. She was gentle but firm both. And she didn't really hold back how she was feeling about certain situations or certain things. Her birthday was in June. Okay. Boy, I just don't know where she goes. You got anything else with her, Michael?
No, but I may be with Joanne because Joanne says my sister Chelsea, there's the CH. I was just hearing the CH was passed away of breast cancer. So I'll come back to Joanne after.
Okay. What?
Yeah. Kelly, can we block that person, please?
Right. I'm like, what? What is that? Cheyenne.
Hello, Cheyenne.
There's Mary.
I lost track of where we are.
So did I. I was just trying to get back. I was just trying to get back on track. Okay. I got to talk about this mom for a minute. I'm just going to leave the message because she has been here. So I do have a mother with me. She is referencing a birthday that would be in August or September. This is a mother that spoke her mind. She was always gentle but firm. But if you asked her a question, she would not hesitate. Erin. Okay, so I'm just going to go forward. She would not hesitate just to give her opinion. She was not pushy about it though, but she was very, like I said, very gentle but firm and spoke her mind. She is referencing her birthday, August or September, and I'm also there's a trip. I feel like there was a trip that was. Let me ask her some more about this trip. Hang on. She is referencing a trip that you would have taken together shortly before her passing. Now, when I say shortly, it might be within a year. I don't know who can understand that, but she's referencing the trip and she's referencing how much fun she had on that trip. So I want to see if anyone can take that. You have to be able to take the vacation or the trip because I can see that very clearly. August. Hello, Lara.
Hey, Lyra.
Okay, well, we're going to go forward. She's just going to stay here and then we'll get there eventually. Interesting.
Interesting. Can I go back to Joanne?
Yes.
So again, I'm going to go back to the woman passes of breast cancer, CH name. Let me just reconnect with Joanne. Joanne.
Andrea, I'm going to get back with you when Michael finishes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish.
Okay, yeah. I'll do this, or do you want to finish up?
No, go ahead. I'll let you finish. And then
Joanne, let me just connect with your sister here for a moment.
Could be Andrea or Aaron.
So Joanne, and this is just going to validate or help me validate that this is your sister. So when I connect with this woman's energy, the first thing she shows me is the beach. So I'm seeing the beach and water. This feels like somewhere that you would have gone because she's making this feel like vacation or something special. Would you understand being at the beach and water, like the ocean? Also, Joanne, she's referencing the sale of a car. I don't want to put too much out there right away, but I want to just see if you can validate the beach, the water. I went away in June. Okay. Would you understand the sale of a car? Like someone selling a car? I have to talk about what she's referencing. So she's just getting me to talk about things that she may be seeing now. And then I want to get back to her. Okay. Also went to Port Beach last week. Okay. That's just her way then of letting you know that she was there with you when you were at those locations. She's impressing upon me this feeling of it's okay that you weren't there when I passed. But I don't feel this applies to you though. There's somebody, a female she's referencing that could not be there when she passed. And she wants that person to know that it's okay. She's making me feel like her sense of humor as well. Like she's saying, I was a hot mess. I didn't want people seeing me that way. So I feel that she kept her sense of humor about her, even when she was going through this illness. Yes, I just missed it. Okay. That's just her way that I'm letting you know that that's okay. It's okay. I didn't want you to see me that way. And again, she's saying I was a hot mess. I'm just going to go with a message. She wants you to know that she's like, it's nice to be able to walk again and talk again. She just gives me this feeling. She wants you to know that she's free. So I don't know if she couldn't communicate towards the end or if she couldn't walk, but that's what she's highlighting for me. She wants you to know that she can walk and she can talk again. And my hair looks like it did when I was 20. So I'll leave you at that, Joanne. All right, today must be nicknames day. I'm going to try to pronounce this with my squirmy. Does that make any sense to you? Squirmy. And again, I'm trying to talk with this fake tooth and it's driving me nuts. So again, another nickname, Squirmy. If it fits, great. If not, that's okay. But thank you, Joanne. Just know this is a quick hello from your sister. Oh, wow. Does that make sense? Now, you got to let me know, does squirmy make sense? This is purely my ego wanting to know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll turn it back over to you, Jen.
Okay, so I have to scroll back up for a minute. I believe it was Aaron and Andrea. So let me scroll up and look here.
So squirmy makes sense.
So,
wow, that's crazy. Okay.
Andrea and Aaron. So I'm just going to go forward. And then you two just let me know. So I want to go back before I go. I'm going to go back and recap. So this is a mother. She is referencing a birthday in August or September. She did pass from illness, and she is referencing a trip that was taken. I noticed somebody asked if she was in spirit when the trip was taken. No, she physically went on the trip. I do feel like whoever this message is for, she was on the trip with them. And this was before not long before she had passed, could be within a year. She's also referencing a piece of jewelry, and I do feel like it's a ring of hers that you would have. So if you can take all of those pieces, please let me know. And we wait, Michael.
And we wait.
What about the rest of it, Andrea? Can you take the rest of it? And I don't know if Erin is still here. I don't know if Erin can take those.
And there's Erin. My mom's
Okay.
ring has been on my hand.
Erin, and you went on, I do feel like I'm with you, and you went on the trip with your mother, correct? Just a couple of months before her passing.
Andrea can also take the ring.
Oh, great. And Andrea can take the trip and the rest of it. Okay, so I'm seeing the color pink with her. I'm going to ask her for something a little more specific. As I do that, I see the color pink come through, and she actually shows that to me I see it as a pink flower, but I'm drawn more to the color than the flower itself. But I want to pass that forward. She's also talking about fall. I know we're just coming into fall, but she would have loved fall. And she tells me Halloween specifically would have been like a big kind of fun holiday that she was the big bowl candy mama. You know what I'm talking about? She had the good candy and the big bowl of it. I could see that. So I'm going to leave this message. I don't know. Andrea, Erin is saying yes. Andrea is saying yes as well. So you know what? Sometimes Spirit does this, right? Spirit is very intelligent. They can come in with information that can cross. So just know that Mother is here. And she loved pink flowers, and she lived for fall and Halloween. Okay. So I'm just going to say that we've got kind of a piggyback going on here. And so know that mom steps forward. She's also saying to you to please stand your ground. There's something, hold your boundaries, I guess is a better way to put it. She's saying hold your boundaries in whatever situation is going on. I don't want to go get into the situation, but she is saying, please hold your boundaries and know your worth. And that is her message to you from her. She also says, thank you for the trip. There were some beautiful memories made there. I can see a photo of that trip that you would have. It feels that is actually on a frame and setting up somewhere. So she is acknowledging that, and I'm just going to leave that with the two of you with mom's love.
I got to throw this in there. Andrea, do you have a brother that is considering writing a book? This is coming out of nowhere. When I was connected in with the energy, I heard the statement, write the book. And I'm like, okay, who's that for? Andrea, I think it's for you, but I also heard brother needs to write. So again, it just came out of nowhere. I just want to throw it out there. That's okay if it doesn't fit.
I'm seeing something with the ring really quick, and I don't know. It could be for Andrea. It could be for Erin. There's a check the ring. You know how you check the posts and the different things? I feel like I check the ring. Andrea says her brother is in spirit.
Okay. Is somebody writing a book, Andrea? There's something about a book. I have to acknowledge writing the book. And we wait, but we can we can we can kind of go on. So we are getting towards that top of the hour.
I think we're about there, aren't we?
I keep saying I could write a book. Okay.
There you go.
I don't want to make it fit, but that's what I kept hearing from either your mom or your brother, because he got pulled into this too, obviously. But there's something about writing a book, and it actually feels like it could be like a child's book. There's something about writing it or putting together a child's book. So there you go. Well, you want to pull a collective about your life?
Let's do it.
Okay. You should do it, Andrea.
Do it.
Maybe that's mom encouraging you to consider that possibility then. I see a squirrel as the main character. I'll stop there. So I don't know where that comes from, but that's what I'm feeling.
That might be my book. I don't know. Let's go for that.
The squirrel. Jennifer the squirrel.
Yes, I'm feeling it today.
All right.
You're very welcome, Erin. Okay, Michael, you lead off, and then I'll see what card of mine follows. Should we try that?
We can. I went to the tarot cards.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did. So this is a collective reading, so we always want everybody to walk away with something. So here we go. So the Four of Cups came up, so I'm just going to feel into it and see what the message is. So it's about apathy, right? Having apathy towards a situation. So it's about memories, and it's about letting go of regrets. There's nothing we can do to go back and change the past. So I feel one of the messages coming from this card is to let go of the past, make peace with it, and let it go. We cannot change it. But it's also reminding us that when we do remember our past, that we look at it from a place of nostalgia. And you look at it from a place of, look what I've learned from these situations. Look at the person I am today because of those situations, right? When we look at things from a lessons situation, instead of making wrong decisions or the right decisions, I don't believe in that. I believe that we made the best decision possible in that moment.
Right.
And it either turned out well or it didn't. But again, if it didn't, it's a lesson not to repeat that again, right? So I believe it's just, again, look at it as a growth opportunity. And again, to focus on who you are today because of your past. And I'll stop there.
Hi, Vivian. So I'm not going to pull a card for that, but I just kind of want to add to that, because when those situations maybe don't go the way that you expect them to do, or maybe you made a decision that didn't quite work out the way you wanted it to, I have had to learn to change the way that I speak to myself. Instead of, what is wrong with me? Why did I do that? Like beating myself up. I have had to change the dialogue with myself. What am I learning? What is this teaching me? Who am I becoming through this experience? So be gentle on yourself when those things maybe don't work out quite the way that you think they would. And even, I want to say this, even when they turn out for the positive, ask yourself those questions as well. What am I learning? What is the universe teaching me? Who am I becoming through this experience? That will change the dialogue in your head. It will change the focus, and it will help you get through those moments that, are a little bit, there's always kind of those tough, scary moments anytime a decision is made or change is made, even if the change is for the positive, right? So just be gentle with yourself. And again, rephrase the way that you're asking the questions. I think that's it for me.
Yeah. And again, just a reminder that we both do private readings. You can go to our websites. Your website is up, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Whee!
Yes, it is.
So
still kind of a mess, but it is up. I'm still working on some of it.
It's there.
You're very welcome, Erin. Yes, Joe, I agree. So have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
In 2 weeks, because we're going to do every other week. We're still in discussions about this. I think we're going to go to every other week. It just, for me, it just keeps it fresh. It gives us time to maybe think about a new topic.
Except that in the next 2 weeks, I will not be here. I will be on a trip myself.
That's right. So I may be going solo in 2 weeks.
You might be going solo. Yeah.
So, all right, everybody. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate you being here again. I hope everybody got something out of this today. And have a great afternoon. We'll see you next time.
Yes. See you later.